Hi lovely people, you're welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you 3 different ways to make Tubani. Tubani is one of the delicious meals enjoyed by Ghanaians, especially those from the northern parts. Kindly watch to the end and let me know which of the methods you prefer. So you want to make some Tubani but you do not have beans flour. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make Tubani without beans flour. In this bowl, I have some black-eyed beans, so this is what we'll be using for the Tubani. I'll wash this thoroughly, after which I'll go ahead and soak it for about 4 hours. The reason why we are soaking this is because we are going to be blending it. So when we soak it, it will become soft enough for us to blend. So I'll allow this and I'll show you how it looks like in 4 hours time. So this is after 4 hours and this is how our beans looks like. As we can see, it is well soaked and it has doubled in size. So the next thing we need to do now is to go ahead and blend this into a fine paste. Right now I'm transferring some of the beans into the blender, after which I will add some amount of water and blend. Into this pan, I'll transfer the blended beans and then I'll go ahead and blend the rest of the beans. I'm done blending the beans. This is what we have. So this is baking soda that I'm adding and some amount of salt to taste. I'll mix everything together. These are the leaves we'll be using to wrap our Tubani. So I've already washed them. We'll go ahead and use them to wrap our Tubani. I'm scooping some of the butter into the leaf, after which I'll go ahead and wrap it. You can easily wrap your Tubani by following what I'm doing on the screen. We are now done wrapping, so this is what we have. The next thing is to line the inside of the pot with some of the leaves and then add in some water. After adding the water, we'll place the pot on fire and transfer our wrapped butter into the pot. Please like the video if you haven't liked it, and also subscribe to this channel. Click the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Thank you. I'm done transferring everything into the pot, so I'll cover it with some of the leaves, and then also with a rubber. I'll use a rubber to cover it, and then I'll cover the pot and allow this to cook until it is ready. This is after about 15 to 20 minutes and we are checking on our Tubani. In case you don't know, Tubani takes less time to cook, so I expect that as I check, it is ready. And when I check, just as expected, it is ready. So we'll take this off the fire, then we'll go ahead and prepare our oil. So I've placed this pan on fire and I'm adding some shea butter into it. You can use any oil of your choice. So I will allow the shea butter to melt completely and heat up. Then I'll transfer some onions into the oil and allow the onion to fry until it is brown. In case you do not want to use fried onions and oil, you can use stew or shito to enjoy your Tubani. As you can see, our onions has turned brown, so this is ready. So take this off the fire as well, then we'll go ahead and serve. We already have our salt and pepper ready. I've transferred some of our Tubani into a plate and I'll unwrap and serve with our salt and pepper and our oil and fried onions. Our Tubani looks so soft and yummy. If you want your Tubani to look a bit thicker, then you can make your batter thick. That is, when blending, add less water to it. But I prefer mine this way. I'm going to cut this into some sizes that I prefer, but you can actually go ahead and consume it as it is. So after cutting it, I'll add some of our ground pepper and salt, and I will add some of the oil that we fried with the onions, and it is ready for us to enjoy. We shall be making this Tubani using beans flour and cassava flour. My cassava flour is ready, but I'll grind these beans to get the flour. So we've gone to grind the beans, and here we have our beans flour. This is the main ingredient for the Tubani. I'll be adding a little of cassava flour. The cassava flour is optional. We shall also be making use of baking soda. You can use saltpeter. And here we have some sticks that I've already washed. We shall be lining this inside our pot. And these are the leaves we'll use to wrap the Tubani. And we will also line some inside the pot so that the Tubani does not get burnt. I've already washed these leaves, but I'm raising them one more time to make sure that it's very clean before we use them to wrap our Tubani. So right now we are going to prepare our batter for the Tubani. So I'm transferring some of the beans flour into this pot, after which I will add the cassava flour and the baking soda. Then I'll create a hole inside, add water, and mix this to form a batter. We will not be adding much of the cassava flour because we don't want our Tubani to be too starchy. In case you don't have access to a grinding mill where you can go and grind your beans to get the beans flour for your Tubani, kindly let me know in the comment section. I'll show you how you can make Tubani without beans flour. Please like the video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't subscribed yet. Thank you. Right now our batter is well mixed, and this is the consistency that we want. So you need to make sure that there are no lumps in the batter, or the lumps should just be minimal. So it's ready. We'll now go ahead and wrap this in our leaves. So the leaves that are a bit smaller in size, we'll be using 2 of them, and the ones that are bigger, we'll use 1 to wrap our Tubani. So this is how we wrap the Tubani, just like what you are seeing on the screen. This leaf is quite big, so I'll just be using 1 of it to wrap the Tubani. So you cover it this way, then that way, and then you fold one side in that direction, and then after that you fold the other side, and that's it. You have wrapped your Tubani. It's very simple. I'll go ahead and use the leaves to wrap the rest of the batter. I finished wrapping the batter with the leaves. So we'll go ahead and prepare our pot and put them on fire. I'm going to line these sticks into the pot. You can do this before you place it on the fire, but my fire was ready, so I had to place the pot on it. I've added a little water inside the pot and I've lined the sticks. I'm also adding some of the leaves to make sure that the Tubani does not get burnt when we start cooking it. I'm adding more water into the pot. This water will help steam the batter until it is well cooked for us to have our Tubani. I will then transfer the batter that we've wrapped into the pot and cover it and allow it to steam until it is ready. I'm using some of the leaves to cover it, and then I'll also cover it with a sack. Then finally we'll cover the pot with the lid. This will help trap the steam to cook our Tubani. After we cover it, we'll allow it to cook for about 15 to 20 minutes. It doesn't take much time to cook. This is after 20 minutes and we are checking on our Tubani. So we'll check and see if it is ready. And it is not advisable to be opening the pot frequently when it's cooking because we need that steam to cook it very well. Our Tubani is ready. As we can see, it is ready. It is not sticky to my fingers. This shows that it is ready. So we'll go ahead and prepare our oil. We are going to let it get hot, then we add some onions. Allow the onions to fry until it is brown. Then we'll use this to enjoy our Tubani with some pounded salt and pepper. Our onion and oil is now ready, so go ahead and take this off and then we serve our Tubani. Look at how lovely the Tubani looks. I'll go ahead and use a knife to cut this into the sizes I prefer. You can go ahead and eat it this way, but I prefer to cut them. Then I will sprinkle some pounded salt and pepper on it. Then our oil that we fried with some onions. If you have some beans flour, please go ahead and give this recipe a try, and trust me, you will come back and testify. If you have watched to this point and you haven't subscribed, kindly click the subscribe button to subscribe and press the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload a new video. And please do not forget to leave a comment down below letting us know what you think about this Tubani recipe. Our main ingredients for this food is black eye beans powder. We simply take the beans to the grinding mill and then we grind it to get this. I shall also be making use of saltpeter. In place of this, you can use baking soda. I will soak this inside water and use it later. And I'll be using these leaves to wrap the Tubani. I got these leaves from this tree. Please, I don't know the name of the leaves, so if you know the name, kindly leave it in the comment section. So the first thing we need to do is to wash our leaves. I've already washed it once and I'm washing it the second time with salt to make sure that it is very clean for us to use. I've finished washing the leaves. I'll now go ahead and prepare our pot. I'll be using some millet stalks and grasses to line inside the pot. This is to ensure that the Tubani does not burn. If you haven't given this video a thumbs up, kindly go ahead and click the like button. I'm now adding some water into the pot. This water will steam the Tubani until it is well cooked. I'll be adding water to the beans flour to prepare our batter for the Tubani. So that is what I am doing right now. This is our soaked saltpeter. I'll pour some into the batter and mix everything together, and our batter is ready for us to wrap in the leaves. So I'll take 2 of the leaves, place them like so, and then I'll scoop some of the batter into the leaf, and then I'll cover it and place it inside the pot. I'll be using some of the leaves to cover. Our fire is ready, so we place the pot on it, and then I'll go ahead and cover this again with a sack to help trap the steam, because it is the steam that is going to cook the Tubani. In here I have dry pepper and salt. I'll be grinding this together and we shall be using it to eat our Tubani. I also have some shea butter. I'll be using this shea butter to fry the onions until it is brown, and we shall be using it together with the salt and pepper to enjoy our Tubani. It's time to check on our Tubani. Tubani does not take long to cook. I think about 25 minutes and it's ready. So it's time to check on it, and as we can see, our Tubani is ready. Yeah. It's now time to fry our onions in the shea butter. So I've gone ahead and I've put the shea butter inside the saucepan. I'll allow it to get hot, and I'll go ahead and add the onions. I'll allow the onions to fry until it is brown, and our oil is ready for us to use. Our oil is ready, so it's now time for us to serve. This is how our Tubani looks like. It tastes so delicious. I'm sprinkling our powdered pepper and salt on it, and then I'll go ahead and top it up with our oil, and then our meal is ready for us to dive into. Please give this meal a try and let me know what you think in the comment section. If you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly click the subscribe button and press the notification bell to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video. Bye.